All right, we're ready to roll. The Farmland Committee, you all meet, or it meets once a year, is that correct?
Yes, that's it. We meet once a year.
Once a year.
Uh,
And so you've already finished up with what you needed to do, but what was...
We've already had the discussion, which basically I've just gone over what the state has provided for productivity index for the year 12 or 13 payable 14, increase of 10%. Also in 14 payable 15, it's also going to increase again by 10%. And then 15 payable 16, it's going to change their calculation, and it's going to be based on a median level throughout the state of Illinois of 111. Now, what that relates to is if you have a low P productivity index, for instance, 82 or below, basically the bottom line is this: if your tax bill is $5 an acre, it's going to probably go to 10, could go as high as $15 an acre.
So it could double?
It could double or triple potentially, and we're not sure, you know. And again, I'd like to, as these gentlemen recommended, put an example out there of a current farm and what their average or what their tax bill is, and kind of break it out and explain it. And I'm going to try to keep it as simple as I can because it is very complicated. But of course, bottom line is this: what is my taxes? And that's what most people are concerned at. So.
Okay. And so this would affect farmland?
Yes, this is just farmland, and even though, you know, we use the word 10% increase, it's 10% increase in the cost per acre, which again, this thing has been done over time, and when you're looking at it over time, there were years when there were pretty lean times, and the farmer's going, oh, wait a minute, and then there's been some good times. But overall, this is based on an average in a study that the state has done, and this is pretty much mandated by state. We don't, as an assessor, I don't come out to a farmer and personally come out there and say, you're going to pay this taxes, or, you know, it's all based on mapping soil types, productivity index, and those numbers are generated by the state, and I just plug them into our tax system.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else that people need to know at this point?
Just that, pardon?
Pasture and woodland, how will that be affected?
I'm still doing the homework on some of this. I don't have an answer. Like I said, if it's got a PI, it's going up. And again, a lot depends too on programs some of this stuff is in as well. If it's in the conservation stewardship or if it's in the where it's classified at. Again, it gets very complicated, and unfortunately, nothing's made easy. But that's what we're trying to do here today.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet.
That's the information I got from the computer guys that we're having the meeting with. I haven't even got to read over it myself.
Oh, this right
Called
here?
yesterday, yeah. He's like, well, if you got a minute to go over it, I'm like, I don't have a minute to go over it today.
She only had a minute.
He'll go over it with me before.
Sure you got that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you can't get that. I like my phone myself. I'll make you a copy, but you don't, I don't want you. It's like
Boy, you're just pushing that petition process, aren't you?
Yeah.
You already got your petition out?
No,
Not
not
yet. I haven't
yet.
even
I
went
haven't
to pick
picked
it up.
one up there yet. I don't know.
It's a main deal.
I was hoping, oh yeah, I know you talked about that last week. Is it a problem?
John
Well, it's
just
just-
likes aggravating me about it.
Well, it's not a problem, just however you want to handle it.
What's your main deal? What's your
About,
situation?
when it comes out on the ballot in the spring, is what she filed for. right
Once she
now.
files a statement of candidacy, and then that has to come out of the primary, but what's her name going to be when it comes to the general election? Should it be the same as that's on the statement of candidacy that goes on the ballot?
I think we need to mind our own business at this point. Just let the
About-
voters
I can't
decide.
do that.
Just let the
I can't do
voters
that.
See what
decide.
it'll be.
What's his last name? Angel.
Have you signed it and sent it off?
No, we're signing right now.
Oh, okay.
I just got it from the state attorney's office. Carol went to the health office on Wednesday. You see them all dressed up, so.
Gerald stressed out?
I called his wife yesterday and told him we was having a little thing at 10 o'clock. We're gonna do a picture thing outside here. And so I called his wife, said, "You look good." So he didn't realize the best dressed person gets to speak, so he gets to speak. She said she's trying to put him in sleep this morning. It was the.
Michelle, what were you doing on the riverfront down there all by your lonesome the other day? Trying to.
Yeah.
I moved to approve.
I'm not saying that. Jeff made a motion, I said. Miss Jones, how's it going? Balance 140.
31,000.
Any other information going on?
June manor disbursements. We do have payroll coming out next week, so.
What's the next due date for the taxes?
October 15th.
We don't know
And on the.
Gentlemen, I'll be doing the 17th for the computer. He said he'd even spring for pizza.
And this is did you get a copy of all of those, or is this?
No. Carol's is right there. John, I'm sure.
I've got one.
Okay.
Right there.
What time's he come on the 17th?
The 11th.
That'll be-
If that time's still good for everybody, he called yesterday to check.
So,
I think he said he was gonna be here a little bit earlier.
Where we at on our City National Bank loans? Hey,
We paid the 200,000 on that. Balanced. We paid in the second disbursement.
it's the 7th, is next Tuesday, good with you all, to meet with this gentleman.
It's Mike Meyer. It's a company, well, no, it's for the financials, because if you remember, the people that we have the financial program with in the treasurer's office, they're closing their doors at the first of the year. And which means they have no support. And so we're gonna have to find a new financial package.
Mike Myers.
He used to work for Marathon. You probably don't know, he's from Fayette County, really. He was a county commissioner in Fayette County for a while.
He's coming to talk to us about taking that over.
Well, he's making a proposal for his company he works for.
Next Tuesday at 11 a.m. That work for you?
I think it's a couple hours. Had gone through lunch, he said everything's done.
All right. That's it? Thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Daniel.
welcome.
Joe, Massac.
They're going to do a demonstration of the software. So get your thinking cap on.
What is software? I think I know, I'm not sure.
Well, they come in bikinis, briefs,
All right.
boxers, you know.
That's the 2 hours at a time.
Joe, how's it going?
Pretty good.
We talked a little bit today on the radio show about, we're still mowing, right?
yeah, presently for the last, well, for the last week we haven't been mowing because our mower guy's riding on the chip machine.
Okay. So people using some vacation,
Yeah.
that's why you need some
just-
people over there.
Yeah. We don't really like to have mower guys mow alone.
Right.
Just in
Safety.
case, yeah, for safety purposes. So we can't afford to put one of the regular crew there while we're doing chipping. So we just have the mower guy ride on the chip box to do that job, that way. Plenty of people to cover different things. But here, good on the oil and chipping, we had a full week last week. Looks like we're going full steam this week. I think in about 9 days or so, we should be pretty much done.
Did you have anybody, Joe wants to do the road, right, do the road this time?
I haven't had no calls. Not this year.
So are you saying after those 9 days and we can get back to the phone? So we should-
Yeah, yeah, we'll probably be dedicating 3 people to mowing.
Yeah.
Once that's done, so we can try and put a bigger dent.
Yeah.
I look all over and the grass looks awful.
Horrible.
You know, the state highways look the same
Yeah.
way, so,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, nobody can keep up this year, it seems like.
Oh,
So,
yeah. So the equipment, everything, not on wood, we're in time right now.
yeah. Got that chipper fixed and it's running strong right now. That's good.
You know, they asked us a question today on the radio show, we weren't sure of that, but does it get too hot to use that chip and oil chip, is that temperature wise, can it get too hot?
No,
No.
not really. I mean, when it gets that hot, as you notice, a lot of the roads that are older, you know, that hadn't been sealed in a while, the
Starts to
oil will
bleed
start
through.
bleeding through,
Right.
you know, and that's a continual problem. Or if you continue to have loading on it, it pushes that rock in and the oil starts bleeding through. But the hotter it gets, the more it bleeds through. But no, there's no temperature. I mean, it gets too low of temperature, but not too high.
Oh, we didn't, we were just talking about that.
How they keep it, when you get a trailer load of tar in, how's that not get solid in that tank? Is there heat in that tank, or is it just so hot when they put it in that?
Yeah.
The tank is insulated.
The tank's insulated. It comes in about 160, 170 degrees, and it just retains heat for a while. We get it pumped in every morning.
Yeah.
So we have it off by the end of the day, and it stays 160 degrees basically all day. If you let it go, if you just put it in a tanker and didn't use it for 2 days, it probably would get too cool. And what we would do then is pump it to our storage tanks, which has, you know, built-in piping heaters and helps to heat it back up. So does the distributor truck have a heater on it, that you can heat it back up in there. It's just the transport that we have doesn't have heat on it, so we only allow oil to sit in there for a certain number of hours, an hour.
So what you're saying is you had some oil left over, you pump it back into the.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if we didn't, if some offload the entire tanker, we'll either put it on the distributor, which has a heater, or we'll pump it into the storage tank, which also has a heater. We don't leave it.
Is that stand heat on that, or what? How do you heat that oil? In that
In the storage
distributor?
unit?
In that distributor.
The distributor unit has, I guess it's, there's a different kind of oil that runs through some pipes that gets heated up by the engine.
Oh,
And, yeah, it runs through the storage tank part, and that's kind of the same way in our storage at the yard. There's a different kind of oil that gets heated up with natural gas firing unit, and it gets pumped through those tanks.
I guess the engine, water heats the coal.
I suppose I'm not 100% sure all the mechanics on
Only I
that.
think of.
Huh?
Only I think of.
Yeah, it's probably something like that, yeah. It may have some extra diesel firing burners or something on it too. I mean, I don't know that for sure. A lot of times, you know, like your asphalt pavers and stuff will have the same thing. You know, where it'll have burners on it that actually heat the product up.
Anything that you want to report on?
Everything's running good now. I did have a question to ask you about that bridge job. Well, Mr. Norwood, his son-in-law, Paul McCormick, asked me yesterday about borrow. Is the deal worked out between you and Mr. Norwood on payment for that? Or I didn't know. He asked me yesterday.
and I think I figured that go on, it should have been worth $55,000. I haven't actually figured the yard, but state man, it's on that.
I've got it, I've got the quantity, it's something, it was like, I don't know the exact number, but it was like 9,100 or something yards.
Okay, that, yeah, that's about right. We shoved out 2 fence rows. That's some stuff around, and I assume that was, part payment. I don't know, we haven't done. He came up there the other day and said, I guess, Vernon, you can, sit down and keep on.
You want me to stick around?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because it's raining.
That's good too.
Yeah.
He said, well, asked who was gonna take care of that dirt. He said, I guess, there's somebody to take care of it. Said, Vernon signed the contract with the state. Well, I'm sure he did, but that had nothing to do with payment or anything. I mean, nobody's talking to me about payment. But I'll get it straightened out, you know,
I'm gonna ask,
I wanna make it right with him.
I'm gonna call Larry to see what you remember about it too, if I could talk to him, 'cause
I don't think we ever talked about it. Most of the time it's.
I thought that was all
50 cents.
arranged through the contractor or whatever, but I
Well,
guess,
that's what I would think.
but I called the contractor, and he said that it wasn't with him.
Oh, you call Mike?
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
he said it wasn't arranged with him, so.
The moment, Mike and I had an arrangement, he would shove the topsoil off, which he did. And I would, get the dirt and level it back up and then shove the topsoil back. And that's, we've got the dirt pretty well leveled up and, we're ready to, in fact, we start shoving it back today, I think. You know, I can figure my yards on that fence, the fence row, you know, if he wants to trade some of it out, why don't we do that and then paint the rest of it?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever he wants to do. We dumped some stumps back there and it's my understanding that I would bury them. Well, we had gravel there and that's what I intended to do. He said, no, I'll just shove them up my pile, so I wanna disperse them. I don't know what he's gonna do with me. They're not gonna burn up. Yeah, but I'll call him, I'll try to.
Well, yeah, trying out anything, do that, we all wish could be, I'm not really pushing for that, so.
Has he got it seated and all?
Oh, yeah, they did that
Bridge
yesterday,
done.
the bridge is done. A company called Extreme Seating came out there yesterday and seeded it all, and blew straw on it and everything, it's all ready to go, it needs a little shower too.
Yeah.
It would do good if it rained a little bit today.
Have you got bridges for next year to land with?
It's supposed to be 3, but we haven't got out to bid on it.
Oh, that's right, 2 of them there on the.
All 3 of them on Big Columbia Road, but 2
Yeah.
of them are right together there, and then the one right up north, just north of that big thing.
Yeah. Oh, they all got wooden piling in them?
Yeah. All 3 of those. The only other thing is this, Jeff's reading right now, I don't know, did you want to discuss that today at all or not?
Well, we can
If
just,
you got a chance to
just
look
say
at
that,
it.
you know, Joe's made some suggestions on, road construction requirements. Just want us to review it, get back to the line. I just made a copy for everybody, so.
These are things that we may want to put in policy.
Yeah, put it kind of in our ordinance, so that it's kind of spelled out, instead of just assuming. There are some things in here that I've proposed to require, that weren't required in the past. Just to kind of keep better that, keep construction of these subdivisions a lot better shape, so replace some of these
Issues.
horror stories like we've been here.
road. What did you change on it? Anything?
Well, there, in the current ordinance, there's only like 2 or 3 lines where was required as far as road width, how much rock to put on it, and what kind of oil and chip treatment on it. And that was it. I've outlined 2 pages worth of what I think are good requirements on developers so that we can ensure that a road's built right, not just thrown together and expected to be taken home.
Okay.
Now, I've given Patrick a copy of this too, so he can review it completely. I think basically have all our ducks in a row. That's gonna be
And did you also address the procedure in there about what they need to do, how to address you into accepting the road?
procedure of it. No, not so much. Not how might you write the procedure of this.
Patrick may have some, a lot
I mean,
of insight
We
into
didn't
that,
really
yeah.
touch, this is just for the road construction
Mhm.
requirements.
More
We
about
didn't-
design.
We
deal.
talked about the whole planning process
okay.
and subdivision process, but that's kind of that's this big, and we're talking just a portion of the
Mhm.
road is here. So, but you're right, I think there needs to be probably a procedure as to how they apply. There are some procedural things in here, like I put in here things about buying field inspection of the construction. I don't want to expect, or to accept the road unless they call me out for some field inspection. So I know that the subgrade's built properly, it has the right compaction on it and everything else.
Joe, that when they was at Robert Cedar Lane, when they were coming in, I should say, they said somewhere where it read, the county engineer was supposed to go by once a week or inspect, and then with no calls, go by there and see how things are going. Maybe they'll eliminate that or something.
Well,
I mean, you tell them what's required, and then they can do it. I don't see any reason to go by and check it every week.
not every week, no, I mean, we don't need, the county engineer doesn't need to be a resident inspector, doesn't need to be out there running construction.
Besides that,
What I'm saying is when they get like the subgrade of the road completed,
Call you.
I wanna be out there so that they can proof roll it with a dump truck. If there's areas that rut, pumping, we're like, no, you gotta fix that before we'll even consider it. They
Okay.
will
Well,
that
that-
And it needs to be documented step by step.
Exactly.
I sign off on this as of this date.
Right. We don't- That's part of the problem, I think, that, too many in the past have just been let to go to construct whatever they felt was good for them,
Yeah.
and then
just
they
get
didn't
Larry
work
to
out that
go
way.
out there, with a pick and shovel and dig down and see if that's 7 inches thick. That was required at that time. And I had to go back and put more material on some places, on subdivisions, so there'd be no reason you can go out there while they're putting that material down. If you're gonna dig down, and check and see if it's thick.
I mean, we don't need to spend a great amount of time, I'm just talking about inspections to accept.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a lot of stuff in there, there's too much to go over in one day without you all reading it and studying it. That's the purpose of what we did. Just read it, scrutinize it,
Or do you think needs that?
add, subtract. We're just in the planning stages and trying to put something together that would be more beneficial to the county right now. That's where we're at.
Thanks, Bill.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
It's free,
Is
too.
everything going right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's free.
You?
Oh, yeah. I just didn't tell you, they had a 4-star general down there in Fort Campbell. He called the mayor, he's wanting you and the chief paid that in. Chief loved that.
And it's not a problem at all. I don't have a problem paying for it, paying exactly what it's worth.
5,000 pieces, what you told me.
It's not bad. They take a check, won't they? It's, that would be, that's not bad. That's a little over $3,000 a mile that,
He didn't get much out of the basin.
Then somebody told me y'all try to drive that thing down the highway that only goes 40 miles an hour. Is there any truth to that?
after the engine blew, we couldn't get 20 out of it, but
What was you driving?
They was driving like a Hummer. What was you thinking?
one of those Humvees.
But don't they only go 40, 45?
No, the thing run up 60 mile an hour. We was running 60 mile an hour, and I noticed a little smoke start to come out of it, and I thought, well, either he's showering down on it, picking up a little speed, or something's getting ready to happen. Shortly after
Something
that,
happened.
the interstate went away. It was all white. So I started slowing down, backing everybody else down. Pretty soon I see him. There he is sitting on the side of the interstate with oil dripping out of the tailpipe.
Who was driving?
Massey.
That blew her up.
I smoked it, swarmed it right there.
You guys.
Can't have anything nice.
No, you can't.
See ya.
Thank you, Joe.
See,
Did you get involved in that big deal? That wheel come off that truck yesterday?
no,
Off that trailer, you didn't get involved in
no,
that?
it's still sitting there though.
I said, somebody said the frame was cracked on that trailer, and they wouldn't let them move it.
Like you deal on some lumber there, I bet.
Well, I cut the wheels off of it. But I mean, I did legally, I told them I'd take them over there to that building I tore down, let me keep somebody from stealing. They hit that church sign, they're raising Cain, they said damage that sign.
I don't know.
Got all over.
Who you talking, what church line were you?
St. Paul. The trailer loaded with lumber, well, it broke the spindle off. But they was running from the truck yard, get that fine.
Could've been worse.
Yeah.
Could've hit somebody.
That's right.
Jason, was that what you were looking for?
Yes, I appreciate it.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll be around if y'all need anything. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Sheriff, come on up. You start working on your 2014 budget yet?
Yeah, I should have probably next week.
The end of the month, I think we should, for the end of the month, for the month of October, we can work on it. Or we should try to get it done by November. So what's going on, yeah?
Maybe 57, 25 remaining customers. We'll go there.
Still a lot from that one county, what did you say?
Pope John, yeah, Pope Johnson are the customers. It's our, it's 15, 16 females, and that's our biggest one. Heavy move through the females.
So like, they in a restaurant, they, what would you do?
If it was just one, we'd probably squeeze them in, but we get 2 or 3 more probably. We'll have to get them out noticed up here. Depends on what the charge is. If it's a serious charge, we'll have to make room. If it's just a under $200 bond, get them here for the judge, and get what it will take.
Did we not spend any money on that budget yet? Or was I 15,000? We buying 2 cars out of something else?
That's why it's so serious. Maybe that's what it's
I got equipment at 1066.94. What is that? Do you know what's on the second page? So it looks like there's 3,000 over the budget already.
Well, that's the thing, don't look at this, look at the back page.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't.
What she's done on the front page shows what we spent this year.
Okay.
The back page shows what we carried over from last year.
Okay.
So we actually, we're surplus. This shows how much in each line item we carried over. We're on, what'd you say, 94?
Yeah, it shows that right now we're negative about $1,900.
That's a lot of stuff we use in the jail. And actually, we got a little over $1,000 left because we carried over $6,900 from last year.
Okay.
What's that, Joe? Pay off. Right.
He worked
Right here on
$20.
camera.
Yeah, right there on camera, we got that.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
I can't get away from that.
What'd you say it was? Is that just a general?
Any equipment breaks down in the jail,
I know.
generator, plumbing supplies, and stuff like that.
Got 1044.76 and contingencies on it.
I don't know why that's on there, that's not in there.
Ten, what, 40?
Yeah, it's about 8 down.
Yeah.
Again,
That'll be in your budget, that's a line item in the budget, that's totally separate. I don't know why.
Right.
Evidently, we've had to pay some of those out of contingencies. That line item in contingencies in the budget.
Right, it's a little bit negative.
We should go over any of the line items.
I mean, you're looking pretty strong in most categories. I mean, really, I don't know, expense, I thought that would be in the worst shape. I mean, we're still got people.
There's probably $7,000 or $8,000 in bills that haven't been posted yet, like for gasoline, but we're doing better than we expected this year. The only thing that John may be concerned about is the dining prisoners, it's gonna be close. We haven't spent anything out of jail medical yet. Jail supplies, he still has quite a bit left.
Yeah, because under dining prisoners, I mean, he's already at, 61 and 32, so that's 93,000, his budget's 95, isn't it? Something. He's gonna have to roll on that. So that's just something every year that creeps up on us. Just because we're so full.
That's it. Sometimes 25-30% over capacity every day. There's no food, when we bring in more money, we have things.
What that arresting medical expense, budget zero, paid out, looks like $2,000 last year, and then 2013, so we paid out 12,000.
That's the line item we get off the fines we have medical bills with. So we're not touching the jail medical. Usually after July, we'll sit down, we'll go over budget every month, Sandy and I will just make sure.
Where you're at.
One little more news on what we talked about yesterday, if you want to go executive session, talk about it personally.
Yeah. Motion, executive session.